Meet Jason and Maya. They just cashed out of California, trading their little Santa Cruz shack for a shot at the Blue Ridge Mountain lifestyle. With a healthy budget of $1.1 million, we are showing them two very distinct homes in two very different communities right outside of Weaverville, which is right outside of Asheville, North Carolina. Same price, two different lifestyles, and if you're thinking about leaving California, then you have to see what your money buys here, because it's going to be completely different and you could be missing out on your dream home. Plus, they have a dog named Rex, so we're going to show him the WAG bar first. Hey, buddy, come here. Okay, y'all, so this is a bar for dogs and their owners. It is completely fenced in. There is a full-fledged bar back there with brews on tap and probably some kombucha and other things too, where people can just hang out and get some work done and let their dogs socialize and play. It's like a dog park slash bar, which we see that sometimes in Western North Carolina, combining some beer and some social action. Like even with libraries or bodegas, there's bars in them, barbershops with bars, gas stations with bars. I don't know what's up with people. They got to get it together. But this is the WAG. Jason and Maya chose Weaverville because it's that sweet spot. It is just 10 minutes north of Asheville. So you're really, really close to the city, but it is still a true mountain town with its whole own vibe. So the population right around Main Street is about 4,000 people. But once you get out, there's about 15,000 people that really consider themselves to live in the Weaverville area. Now, it's a part of Buncombe County, right? So it's massive, 660 square miles. That's big. But Weaverville itself is small enough to really feel personal, but kind of big enough to have the proximity to all the amenities that Asheville has to offer. And here's the kicker. Being so close to Asheville really means that you get the best of all worlds. So Asheville, as we know, is famous for its live music scene, its cultural art scene. There's 1,200 million breweries right there because the water's so good. And then you've got big, huge national acts coming to the Orange Peel or the Civic Center. So for Jason and Maya moving from Northern California, they don't necessarily want to give up that cool scene that they have going on there, so they still get a bit of culture and entertainment, which they absolutely love. Plus, we have the Asheville Regional Airport really close by, which is tiny and easy to get in and out of. So there's direct flights to New York and Atlanta and Dallas and Chicago, so it makes it easy to get around. And if wellness is your thing, which it is for Maya, this region is packed with it. From yoga studios to wellness centers to retreats all over this area. Like, this is the part of town where all the beautiful retreats happen. There is a huge focus on living well in this area. And for Jason and Maya, that's super important. They can just slip into a yoga class right in Woodford and Asheville Community Yoga, or right near Charlotte Street at Asheville Yoga Center during the week. They can spend a Saturday or a Sunday at Drip Sauna. They can just head out to a retreat that's only 15 minutes away, all without leaving this area. It's really cool. They're going to dig that. So for hiking too, you've got the Blue Ridge Parkway really close. And Jason sometimes likes to play a little golf. So he's got the Reams Creek Golf Course up the road with pickleball, and they have varying levels of memberships. There's everything right in this region, with culture and healthcare right down the road, and travel and wellness, and all these opportunities at their fingertips. That's why they chose Weaverville. Let's pop in here and talk about exactly what they're looking for in a home. Iced latte. That sounds perfect. Got my chai latte. I'm feeling a lot better. Let's talk about what Jason and Maya are looking for. So they are looking for anywhere from 3 to 4 bedrooms. Now, keep in mind, they are mid-40s. And they are working from home. So they're going to need an area to do that. Now, Maya films a lot of content. So she has an online platform which focuses on wellness and coaching and yoga. So it's really important for her that she has a space that's quiet and private, so she can do that. It could even be an extra bedroom, no big deal, but it needs to look nice. Jason does not want a ton of yard maintenance. We're gonna show them 2 different homes today that both fit the bill, but they're gonna be really different. One is a little bit more traditional and engulfed in the beautiful wildlife and trees and forest of Western North Carolina. The other one is a newer build and is going to have wide, expansive views. So they're going to have to duke it out and see which one works better for them. They plan on having friends and family visit, so that's definitely going to be a consideration when they think about a separate living space. And they want to be in a community. They're not going to know a lot of people when they come to town. So they really want to be a part of a community, but they don't want it to be massive so they get totally lost in it. And they want to be able to spread out a little bit, but also still have neighbors. So that's why we're looking at 2 different communities in Weaverville that have around 30 to 40 homes. So they're not going to be so big that they'll feel like just a number. They both have HOA fees, but it really covers road maintenance. There's not a ton of amenities. Most of the amenities that they're looking for, they can outsource without having to pay that monthly HOA fee for it. And that's really what they want, because their budget is $1.1 million. So remember, they're coming from Northern California, and they have sold a tinier home than what we're looking at today, and they are going to be able to expand into a big house comparatively with a lot of square footage. They're gonna like it. Stay tuned. Let's go. Welcome to Hawks Landing. This is the first house that we are going to show Jason and Maya. I just did a walkthrough here and I'm absolutely blown away at all the details. Now, this is a custom built home. The original owners still live here. They are moving and they are selling it, but there's only been one owner, and it is meticulously maintained. Everything is well thought out. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I think that they are going to be blown away with what they can get for $1.1 million here in Weaverville. Let's go inside. Even the doorbell. I love it. Look how wide the front door is too. It's so wide. It's so easy to get in and out. I am honored to be showing this home today. This is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's start right here. We have a nook. I think this was originally supposed to be the dining room, but they have made it into a reading nook. You'll notice all the details throughout the homes, like these columns that are built in. And then check out this little half bath on the main level. This was handmade by the owner. This sink, it's so beautiful. I love it. Even like, look at this, these little details right here. Every corner here on the walls is rounded. So you don't see that very often. And it just creates this like really soft feel. Even there's a big archway here leading into the primary bedroom. But first, let's check out the living room, because this is absolutely stunning. I love the stone fireplace that goes all the way to the ceiling. Now it's gas, so it's going to be super easy. You have access to not only one deck, but there are 3 different decks here that are overlooking winter mountain views, and it feels like you are living in the treetops. It's absolutely gorgeous. There are wood floors throughout the whole home, built-in nooks everywhere, and little benches. I would absolutely love having breakfast and lunch right here. Now, heading into the kitchen, you have a full chef's kitchen here. Custom cabinetry everywhere. Granite countertops. You even have the little part, you know, where you can get boiling water coming straight out right into the pot. I would absolutely love to have this. This is a dream come true. This is absolutely gorgeous. There is not one thing that has been spared on this house, and I cannot believe the price that it is at. So here you have a microwave and an oven right here at arm's length. You have places to store some wine here. Beautiful crystal display area. Now, I don't want us to miss the primary bedroom, so let's head right over here through the lovely archway into the primary bedroom. I love the color on the wall. They've done such a great job. There's a little seating area. Now, one thing that you're going to notice here are there are no blinds on the windows. Why? You don't really need them. Now, this has enough acreage and enough foliage that you have complete privacy, and it's west facing, so the sun is going to come up and gradually increase your light throughout the morning, so you can just naturally wake up, and your body can naturally wake up to the sunlight every day. How nice is that? Look at this bathroom. I am absolutely in hog heaven. Look at this bathtub. Now this is a special bathtub. It looks like a Jason brand where it releases these small bubbles that are supposed to be really great for your skin. This was a specialty find. They said it cost over $10,000 just for this bathtub. I love these vanities, absolutely gorgeous. Now these floors are all heated. So in the wintertime, your feet are gonna feel cozy. They even have a heated towel warmer right here, which is reminding me of Europe so much. Look at this walk-in shower. I love the tile work that they've chosen here and the penny tiles on the floor. You can see out, there's so much light. This is gorgeous. Now, one thing that I would absolutely love is this walk-in closet. Look how massive this is. This is huge. They even have like a little mini desk office here. Now, one thing that they can add in this closet is a stackable washer and dryer because the hookups are already there. Straight from the primary bedroom, we can come right out onto this covered deck, which is all Timber Tech decking, which is a composite decking, and it can get kind of pricey sometimes. But what's great about Timber Deck is it has the look of wood, but it is really basically maintenance free. Lasts for years. It's made out of 85% recycled materials too. So you kind of feel good about this. I feel like I'm in just the treetop woods. Now they did say in the winter you have some peekaboo views back over there that I bet are absolutely gorgeous, but listen to the silence here. Nothing. I don't even hear crickets right now. They said they get some great wildlife coming through here as well. This would be a great place. You could either screen it in if you wanted to or leave it open because right there is the living room. But there's not just this deck. Look above. And there's another one down below. Let's go. I am totally digging all the little custom parts of this home. And you saw that cowboy hat lamp? I have never seen that before. I love it. I feel like a princess walking up these stairs, making my grand entrance. If I only had a balcony to like Romeo my Juliet. What is it? Juliet my Romeo. Oh, Romeo. I love this. My kids would totally have so much fun with this. Here we go. Heading into what they use as a guest bedroom up here is also a little deck that they have right off the side, which is totally covered with a fan. I would absolutely be sitting on this deck every morning, pretending like I'm in a treehouse. That would be fabulous. And then you have ample closet space everywhere you look, even though this is not a highly used area right now, but you have it. If you have a full family, if you've got a lot of people, this house is absolutely going to work. I love the tile work in here. Look at this. It has that faux wood tile, which I totally dig. They have really done a great job in every thing that they picked out. They did it. Love this whole area. And then look here, you have, this is like, I think this is for their grandkids. Little twin beds. I'm digging it. There's a whole nother level downstairs, which is gonna blow you away. Coming down these stairs to the bottom level, but still with super high ceilings, you have this whole bonus area. Look at this. Oh my goodness. This is so comfy. Another fireplace down here, which is gas, has the same stonework. This is what they use for like their TV watching area. You have built-in speakers here and also in the ceiling back over there. This is absolutely so cozy. It's all carpeted down here too. Now this is where they currently have their washer and dryer and utility room, but you can also, like we just saw, you can have a washer and dryer all the way upstairs too, so you can have two different sets. You have another full bath down here with a beautiful shower with river rock tile on the floor and around the side there. Really nice. Now here is a whole guest quarters if you want to have a little bit of separation, because this is really nice. But also when you walk outside to the third deck for outdoor living in Western North Carolina, you have another deck here. So when we're considering Jason and Maya and what they are looking for, she could absolutely have a yoga, wellness area down here to see in-person clients or to be filming her social media stuff or YouTube stuff right down here and use this as her space. And if they needed it, they could use this as an office or a guest quarters. Now, because it's just the two of them, Think about those bedrooms upstairs. Those could both be offices, right? Or have this down here. You also have a beautiful fire pit out here. So when we're thinking about the wants of this couple, Jason does not want a ton of maintenance. Now, even though this is over 2 acres, there is a lot of natural land. So it's not going to be a ton of maintenance. There's barely any mowing. And because there's so many trees, it's not going to grow that fast either. Now, if they did want to have clients down here, it's beautiful because it has its own entrance that goes straight to the driveway too. So that is really, really nice to have. I want to tell you a little bit about this community too. So we are about 10 minutes from downtown Weaverville and about 20 minutes from downtown Asheville in this community called Hawks Landing. Now, Hawks Landing is super special. I have not encountered this before. Each lot has quite a bit of space. So this one has over 2 acres. I think it's 2.4 acres. The one next door has 13 acres. The one over here has 8 acres. And one of the CCRs, the restrictions here, is that you cannot subdivide your lot. So it means that they are not going to have stackable houses here. People cannot subdivide their lot. So these lots are always going to remain very spacious, which is going to offer a lot of peace and tranquility. Now, with that, you have some private maintenance when you're considering the road maintenance here. So it's about $1,300 a year. So that keeps a clear passage and all the neighbors in agreement on what that road maintenance agreement will look like. This is so beautiful down here. I love this fire pit. It is so tucked away and there's vegetation everywhere and the stonework everywhere. I love these ferns. This is so Western North Carolina. They are going to totally dig it. It's going to be really different than their Northern California lifestyle right now, but I think it is the spaciousness that they're looking for with the charm. Because one of their big things is I don't want a cookie cutter home. And this is anything but cookie cutter. Every single detail has been touched with thought and precision and intention. So I think they're really going to like it. It's a big house, y'all. It is 3,600 square feet, built in 2008. That is a lot. But it is so well done. I have never seen a home with this much custom intention behind it at a price like this, on acreage like this, so close to town. That's a good find. There's even this little footbridge, which I totally love. Now, this is a little creek that only flows when it's raining, so not all the time. But that can be a nice surprise, too. Look at these big boulders. You're going to find this all over Western North Carolina. And we cannot forget this garage because this is nice. Look, let's get some lights on. Now, one thing that they have in here is they have extra storage up top, which is really nice, but also this vacuum aid. This would be super handy in my life. You just roll the car up right here and vacuum it out, or vacuum anything that you need. Wow, y'all, what a unique opportunity. That was a pleasure. That was a pleasure for me. So let's go over the specs, the deets right fast, because I did get something wrong. It is 2.71 acres with privacy on all sides. This was built in 2008, so 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 3,600 square feet total. That is massive. 1.16. So $1,160,000. 10 minutes from Weaverville, 20 minutes from Asheville. Holy macaroni. The HOA is $1,380 a year. So that's private maintenance for roads and upkeep and whatnot. I'm a little bit in love with this house. I think it's a super, super good deal. And look, there's even a butterfly that comes with it, just for a little ambiance. Absolutely gorgeous. So this is what we help people do too, is find your perfect community, just like we're helping Jason and Maya find their perfect community for what they are looking for, kind of like a matchmaker, really. So reach out any of the ways down below and we'll help you find your perfect spot. Okay, here we go. We got another house to show Jason and Maya. I hope you're going to love it. So comment down below. Let us know what you think about this one. If you think it would be a good fit, it definitely has enough room. So we got that going, and privacy. Welcome to Garrison Hills. This is an incredible house. I cannot wait to show you. First of all, what's the big difference between the last house and this one? Look at these expansive long-range views. This is why people move to Weaverville, because they love to look at the mountains. So they also love to be in the forest though. So it just depends on what your preference is. Comment down below and let me know. Would you rather feel like you're a part of the woods or check out the long expansive views everywhere too? You can also see the weather coming and going. The sunrise is going to come up this way. I want to go into this home. This was built in 2017. How much is it? 2,700 square feet. So a little bit smaller than the last one, but man, it packs a punch. They have really thought about everything in this one as well. It is so gorgeous. I mean, look at these hydrangeas right on the front porch. I'm dying. Let's go in. One of the beautiful things about this home is that most of the living space is on one level. So when you're shooting back and forth, there's not a lot of stairs that you have to have. Now for Jason and Maya, that's not super important. It's just kind of convenient. When you walk in, there's this beautiful like little seating area overlooking the views. But what I love about this home too is this kitchen. Look at this. I love a good farm sink, and I love how they've incorporated it into a newer build. So right out the sink, look at the views outside, y'all. I'm dying. I'm dying. Now you have a granite leathered countertop here, beautiful backsplash, gas stove. Jason's gonna love that. Gas range. He loves to cook. That's going to be perfect. Look at this beautiful island right in the middle. I love how they've incorporated the wood aspect along with the lightness of the kitchen. Now over here, you're going to have your formal dining room area, but it's really accessible and all open. Check out the living room here. Light and bright, beautiful. Now here's a feature that I really like. Check, there's these barn doors. Check them out. Yes, barn doors. Barn door, so you can totally close off this sitting area. And why are they sitting here just looking at this picture on the wall of mountains all the time? You know what? This is not a photo or a painting. This is a TV. I love how they can disguise that and just close off this whole area. Now, if we head out into the backyard, we gotta think about the property size and if this would make sense for the maintenance that Jason would love or not love. So we have 0.98 acres. That's almost an acre, right? So you have a beautiful, expansive yard, but not a ton to maintain. I mean, if you look over here behind me, a lot of this is not even grass. So that's gonna be great. You could even fence it off for Rex, and Rex would have a nice little play area, but you don't have a lot of maintenance there. Beautiful deck in the back. We're gonna head back in because I want to see the primary bedroom. I love the shutters here. It is a beautiful kind of farmhouse-esque / modern feel. The decorations are on point. I mean, they have really done a great job with this home. And even though it's 2017, it feels brand spanking new. I would absolutely love to wake up to this view every day. That is fabulous. So there's 2 bedrooms on this side of the home, and then there's a bathroom in between. Look at this vanity. Look how beautiful that is. It looks like they've taken an antique piece, put some stone on the top, and added some beautiful touches. You have a full bath here. And then let's find the other bedroom. Perfect. This is a cute little bedroom for guests, or it could be an office for Jason or Maya, but I have another idea that's coming up in just a little bit. So you all, this is what we do, is we help find your perfect place in Western North Carolina. So if you're thinking about moving here, then reach out any of the ways down below. We'll be happy to set up a meeting for you and guide you all the way through it. Okay, so there's the other part of the house here, which we do not want to miss. Here's the primary bedroom. Let's check it out. Look how beautiful this is. Look at the entryway. There's a garage over there. But look at this expansive, huge bed, but beautiful bedroom. I love the color on the walls too. Look how sweet this is. You have a lot of privacy here. Look at this huge leather piece and bench. Super smart. Uh-oh, y'all. It is a big, beautiful tub. I am in heaven. Looks like almost like a boat. Perfectly fit, huh? They had to measure that double time. This is absolutely gorgeous. And look at the shower with the river rock floor. You're going to see that a lot in Western North Carolina because we have so much stone and rock around here. A lot of the details on homes are going to incorporate that. Now, come in here. Look at this expansive closet, huge walk-in closet, and then right off the closet you are going to find a washer and dryer, which is so convenient because all of this is on one floor. Now if we look here, I just want to peekaboo in here, but we don't have to go all the way in. There is a 2-car garage, so you're going to enter right into the kitchen mudroom area. Check that out. Peekaboo in there, Kara. Just a peekaboo. And then we're going to head upstairs. Even though most of the home is on the main level, there is a special little hideout up here, which I think would be great for Maya for filming her content. Look how gorgeous this is. Now, this could be a bedroom if you needed it to, but it works really well with an office with the beautiful views behind us. It's really private. It's the only thing on this next level. Now I want to show you a little secret behind this door. This is so cute. I love it when homes incorporate little fun things. Check out this bookshelf. What's behind it? What's behind it? Oh, dead bodies? No! Beautiful storage space. Isn't that cool? Isn't that nice? Little hideaway bookshelf. Okay, let's head down and go back out into the front because if it were me, I would be sitting in the front yard all the time, soaking in those views, but there's also a fire pit down there. So let's talk about Garrison Hills a little bit because this is a newer development. There's only 25 or 30 homes. In the last place that we saw in Hawks Landing, there's 34, 35 homes. So both of these communities are small with higher end homes. So you're going to know the people around you with bigger lots as well. Now, this one has a mandatory HOA. It is almost $800 a year. So not as much as the other one. And this is going to cover road maintenance, just like in Hawks Landing. Now let's talk about location, because here you're going to have these big expansive views, and the other one you have more of a foresty feel. You're engulfed. The lots are massive. So it's going to be a little bit of a different experience. Now they're both similar in proximity to downtown Weaverville and downtown Asheville. This is going to be about 15 to 20 minutes away from downtown Asheville. You're not going to have as much privacy here, but you are not going to sacrifice anything when it comes to broad, expansive views. Look, they even put a fire pit right here. I absolutely love this. So I just want to recap this home because it is on 0.98 acres. That works well for how much they want to maintain, and also gives Rex some places to run around too. Now this is built in 2017, but feels very fresh, very new. This is 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2,700 square feet, mostly on one level. And has that kind of farmhouse feel where the last one had more of a traditional feel. Both are beautiful. Both are not cookie cutter. Both have a wonderful aesthetic to them, but a little bit different. So vote down below. Tell us which one you think would work better for Jason and Maya, especially considering they're the same price, 1.1. What do you think? Views? Forest? Traditional? Custom? It's all so much and so beautiful. So comment down below, let me know what you think. 2 homes, same price, completely different lifestyles, Hawks Landing or Garrison Hills. Which one would you choose? Vote down below and let us know. And if you're curious about what luxury looks like in the Asheville area, click on this video right here and it's going to show you everything you need to know. Until then, ciao for now.